Is the Iron Gym Pro Fit pull-up bar worth the purchase? I'm going to answer that in this review. I'm going to go over the price, talk about the build quality, talk about the convenience, and then give my verdict on if this is a good buy. But before that, there are apparently two versions of this pull-up bar. And I have two of them, so this is how I found out on accident. And they come in the same box, so you just kind of have to open it to figure out which one you got. The older model has these hard rubber ends. It says Iron Gym Pro Fit on the back, and it's overall sturdier and a little bit heavier. The newer model looks very similar, but it has these softer foam kind of feeling grips at the end of them. It does not say Iron Gym on the back. Actually, it doesn't say it anywhere on here at all. And it just has worse build quality overall. It's like a little bit loose. The older model doesn't move quite as much, but they do both move. So this review is going to address both the older model and the newer model. Price. This pull-up bar is supposed to retail for $25. I say supposed to because during quarantine, everybody wants to work out from home, meaning it's hard to find one of these bars at its proper price point. Heads up, if you get this on Amazon, I highly suggest under where it says add to cart to pick the seller and pick the one that says shipped from and sold by Amazon or shipped from and fulfilled by Amazon, because there are some third-party sellers that have been selling knockoff versions of this really good pull-up bar, and you can see that in some of the Amazon reviews. People get like the wrong unit, so this will help you to avoid that, and then if there are any problems, it'll make returns a lot easier. Build quality. The older model is sturdier and a little bit more durable than the newer version, but for doing intense bodyweight exercises, they both get the job done. I've had people around 300 pounds use both of these and they've held up without bending. This makes the iron grip good for pull-ups, of course, chin-ups, ab exercises, even if you add weight. Like what I personally like to do is I like to add a backpack, either with books or with a dumbbell inside of it. Unfortunately, the newer model's soft ends deteriorate relatively quickly and they can leave scuff marks on your door frame, or worse, they can even damage it. But what you can do is use a shirt or a towel or anything that can work as a cushion that you can put in between the edge, the end, and the door frame itself. The older model doesn't really have this issue. The end is really sturdy, but after heavy use, it will scuff your door frame's paint eventually. The hand grips on both models feel really similar. They're really good, even if your hands are getting sweaty. Something I really enjoy is the different grips that it has. So if you want to hold it like at a wide grip, you have those hand grips here. You have the more narrow, and then you have this neutral grip. However, if you've been observant, there's actually one grip that tore off slowly from the older model. Now this has been around, I think, for like 3 years in this house, but only one of them, which is the right side, at the very end, ripped off slowly. I've only had this one for about 3 months, this newer model, and there aren't any signs of any of the grips ripping on here, but it is something to be aware of that eventually these can tear after heavy use. Overall, as far as build quality and durability, I would give the older model a 9 and the newer model a 7, but they're both pretty sturdy, especially for $25. Convenience. The Iron Gym Pro Fit is very easy to set up. It took me about 3 minutes to set them up. It comes with the tools in the box and it's pretty light, as you can tell. I can just go back and forth and move it from wall to wall. In fact, let me just go ahead and put it up right here. Can't ask for any more convenient than that. And now my verdict. The Iron Gym Pro Fit pull-up bar is an excellent buy for many pulling and hanging exercises. It's really cheap, so the barrier to entry is low. The main thing to watch out for is just the ends on the newer model. If that's the one that happens to be in your box, these can scuff your door frame. So if you want to just, like I said, use like a cloth or a shirt or something like that, just to have a little bit of extra cushion. If you're interested in more home workout equipment reviews to help you get ripped from home, consider subscribing. See you in the next review.